today I'm going to show you how I fit a workout in while I'm cleaning the floors. So cleaning the floors can be actually a really good workout, both strength-wise and cardio-wise, if you do it by hand. So my favorite position is to be in all fours, because then you're working on shoulder stabilization, core stabilization. You can do crawling movements for some obliques. You can feel those abs when you're keeping that spine long and still. So it's a great way to fit workouts in if you're busy for the holidays and you're trying to get the house ready for family to come, or you're trying to clean up after family leaves, or whatever. If you just don't have time to work out, or you want a little bit more of a workout, you might as well get more bang for your buck if you have to clean anyway, and just get some core and shoulder work in. So anyway, if you're in an all fours position, you want to think about a few things to make it a beneficial workout, and not just where you're just hanging on your shoulders and your neck is getting achy and that kind of thing. Because if you don't think about your form when you're doing it, you might end up more achy and in pain than you started. So you want to be in all fours, or this is one position you can be in. So you're thinking about long spine. You don't want to be overly flexed, and you don't want to be sinking down. So think of stretching that spine out from tailbone to crown, just long spine. Your ribs are moving up a little bit without over flexing. Get a good exhale. Those ribs should move in. A little bit of a tuck. Thinking about your pubic bone coming to your belly button. So those low, deep abs, you should feel a whole tightening in that lower abdomen. And then your shoulders, you don't want those shoulders up by your neck. You want them down towards your hips, and you're pushing that chest bone up. So you should feel some serratus around your rib cage if you're in a good, solid, position in your shoulder blades. So you want to think about that, because if you're doing this and your neck is all, just hanging there, you're gonna get pretty achy if you're washing the floors for a long time. So in order to get those shoulders involved and in a stable position, think down and then push up a little bit, and you're doing a little bit of a tuck. So let's show you some different techniques while you're cleaning. So if you start, you can do the hand that's stabilizing you. You want to think, really keeping that rib cage up on the shoulder blade, so you're not sinking into that shoulder. You can go forward and backward. You can go side to side. You can use circles, and then you switch when you get tired. Keeping that core on. You should feel those low abs. You can hear my squeaky floors. When you're moving, you can think crawling motion. So if I'm here, I'm going to feel those obliques. I'm kind of bringing my shoulder to my hip, or like in a spinal side bend. You can do this and then switch and do it the other side. So you're feeling those obliques working. Your ribs should stay in. Your abs are on the whole time. So those are my favorite ways to get a workout in while in all fours. You can also do some hip work in standing. So if you stand, I think you're solid, solid stance. So you don't want your hip out here. That hip should be right over your foot. You can go out and in, and then just kind of work front and back, or side to side, or whatever. Switch legs. So you're doing this, keeping straight over, and instead of doing this hip sway like this, work on stabilizing on your stance leg for some glute med and adductor and abductor work. So if you put two cloths down, imagine I have one under each foot. You can go, side to side across the kitchen, front to back. You can do circles, switch. You can do a lot of things. You can definitely get creative with getting your workout in while you clean floors. So just think about the mechanics, think about your posture. Those abs should always be on, and your shoulders are steady. They're not, you're not sinking into your shoulders. You're pushing through your shoulders. Long, soft neck. So you don't want your neck to be tense, and you don't want it to be hanging. It should be in line with your spine. So Give this a try. The faster you do it, the more cardio you'll get, and you might be surprised at how good of a workout it can be. Stay balanced.